How long is it going to take to heal from narcissistic abuse? I'm tired of this pain. I want to go back to my old self. How much longer am I going to have to endure this pain? And I wish I can give you a concise answer, but there isn't. It depends on a number of things. How long were you with this person? Where does this narc fall on the spectrum of narcissism? And your attitude towards your healing. I know a lot of people, are very negative and they think that I'm never going to get over this. I'm never going to recover. I used to be one of those. I'm not even gonna lie. I used to be one of those people. I used to say, there's no way I can go back to my old self. This pain is too great. I'm never going to recover. And it's not that you're being negative. I misspoke when I said that. It's not that you're being negative. It's just that at that point, at that moment in time when you're faced with, it's indescribable. It's very difficult to put into words the level of pain that you feel when you break up with a narcissist. Whether you break up or he, discarded or she discarded, it doesn't matter who discarded who. When the discard happens and you're faced with this level of confusion, with this level of pain, undescribable pain, it's very difficult to feel like, yeah, I'm gonna get over this. It's natural to feel like, okay, I've never experienced this level of pain. I've never experienced this level of suffering. You're in agony. Your heart is breaking. It's natural to feel like you're not going to get over it, okay? But as you heal, a month, 2 months, 3 months, as you heal, you're going to get a little bit more optimistic. It wasn't your fault that you were manipulated and you were emotionally abused. None of it was your fault. But your healing is your responsibility. So you have to, at some point, realize that it is up to you. It is up to you to get yourself out of that place, out of that dark place. Whether you need therapy, whether you need counseling, whether you need a life coach, it doesn't matter. If you feel like you cannot do it on your own, it is up to you to decide, I need additional help. It's up to you to find somebody that will help you unpack these things that you're feeling that you probably cannot even explain to yourself. I know I couldn't. I needed therapy. But it's your responsibility to do so. It is your responsibility to be active in your healing. I think for some people, it takes them longer because they get stuck. They get stuck and they don't know what they should be doing. What's the next step? Sometimes it's very difficult to let go of the illusion that they had with this narcissist. So, some people can potentially get stuck. But again, it's your responsibility to get unstuck, okay? It's your responsibility to say, I've been single for now 10 years. It's time for me to regain balance in my life. And the fear of ending up with another narcissist is real. I will give you that. I had that fear. And that's why it took me over 2 years, a little bit over 2 years, to get to a point where, I'm not scared anymore because I trust my judgment to where I know that I will be smart enough to detect a narcissist because I'm armed with information. I've educated myself enough. I've given enough time to my healing, to myself, and now I'm confident and I'm open to love. And, my mind has shifted. So in my case, it has taken me over 2 years to heal. I was with a narcissist for 3 years. I would only assume that if you have been with a narcissist for a longer period of time, 5-10 years, it may take you longer. I don't know. I think it depends on the person and their personality. Some people are able to get over things quicker. So, it depends. It depends on a lot of different things. But what I can tell you for sure is that you will heal. What I can tell you for sure is that eventually, not only will you regain your happiness and your joy and your energy and your personality, but you'll be wiser, you'll be stronger, you'll be more confident. I have never been as confident as I am now. Am I thanking the narcissist for that? Absolutely not. I'm thanking me, God, absolutely. Let me thank God first. God has been there for me, holding my hand, walking me through this process. And I've learned so much about myself, my strength, my endurance. I've learned so much about myself during this single season. And I know a lot of coaches don't agree with me when I say that you should definitely give yourself some time to be single, to navigate through the trauma that you've lived, to really educate yourself as far as narcissism, all the red flags, how you ended up with one. I'm not blaming anybody because it's not your fault. But I think that it's very important to give yourself some time before you jump into a new relationship. That's not to say that you cannot have a successful relationship with somebody else, because you can. But I think it's better to give yourself some time so that you don't go into that new relationship full of doubts and fears, and so that you don't create problems that perhaps wouldn't be there had you not entered the relationship with so many doubts and fear and trauma. You may very well continue onto a new relationship. I just feel like you should be ready before you start a new relationship. That's all. I'm not here to judge anybody who started a relationship soon after their breakup with a narcissist. Sometimes you can find very loving, caring, understanding individuals who understand that you just got out of a really, really toxic relationship and you're full of doubts and fear and insecurities. I know that that's possible, okay? But again, you will heal. I cannot give you a definite amount of time, a certain amount of time that it will take you to recover, but you will heal, okay? So I hope that lifted your spirits, that, you are confident in the fact that eventually you'll get there. I know that it sucks. The first year, the first 6 months are the hardest. Little by little, you will recover. Little by little, you'll get yourself back. Little by little, you'll start opening up to people and inviting love back in, okay? So that was my video for today. I love you guys. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.